It's a new week. It's a new location. Stay tuned for the haul. Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you Spider Slayer's comic book haul. This is episode 378, and this is the video series where each and every week I show you the fans which books I picked up at the comic book store. And guys, at any time during this video, if you want to give it a like and a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel, that is greatly appreciated. So here I am, guys, in the new location. As you get to see, the background has changed. There's different images back here, new poster over there. And if you guys are interested, stay tuned as I will show you a whole layout of this whole Comic Book Corner 2.0 situation on how everything is laid out, the whole background, all my toys and statues, all that cool stuff. So stay tuned for that. So without further ado, let's get started with this week's haul. It's definitely a light week, nevertheless, light, heavy. Like I said, I'm always going to show you the stuff that I picked up. So, just like every week, there is the mysterious black bag of comics. What's inside? We soon shall find out. So here we go. We're going to actually christen this floor, right? With the mysterious black bag. I take it off of the comics, and for the first time ever in this new house, the black bag goes onto the floor. Congratulations, house. Alright, so which books did I get this week, right? Since it was such a light week. And I'm very interested to see in the comments below, guys, which books you picked up, because I think there were slim pickings, but I could be wrong. Alright, so the first thing I wound up getting, or I show you guys, is, yes, you know, the Avengers Initiative. That mission is for me to collect every single Avengers book from Volume 1. And this week I wound up getting the Avengers issue 240. This is the one as it has Jessica Drew on there as like a ghost. I don't know what's going on. She's maybe saving this person. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in there. But it's Ghost starring Spider-Woman. And you get to see all our heroes here at the bedside. So not sure what's going on there. Looks like quite an interesting read. So we'll see what happens with that one. So that's part of the Avengers Initiative this week. All right. So regular comics wound up getting Batman issue 73. Yeah, I don't think I read the last issue, as you guys have known. I have been moving. I've been very hectic. There's been select books that I have been reading. So I did not read issue 72, but nevertheless, this is a very cool comic book cover. I love how dark it is, how realistic it is, the details that actually go inside of it. And then here is some of the artwork that's inside as well, guys. So you can see, maybe sometimes that artwork definitely makes a decision if you buy a book or not. So far I got all these advertisements. So here we've got some more stuff in there. Okay. So here's some more of this artwork in here. So it looks like Batman's in the desert. That's all it looks like for me. Anyway, so this is issue 73 of I Am Batman. Alright, that kind of hurt my throat a little bit. Alright, next. Okay. So finally, guys, based off of your recommendations, a lot of people have been telling me, Mike, you got to pick this up. This is issue 7 of Daredevil, and I just realized it's part 2 of a story arc, so I'll have no idea what's going on. But people have been saying, Mike, you got to pick this up. Daredevil, it's a great run. Zdarsky is the one that actually writes it. He's writing a good Daredevil. So I'm taking it upon your guys' recommendation to pick up Daredevil. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to be blown away by this artwork, right? That looks pretty good. Okay, so here's some of the stuff inside. Good coloring. 9 panels, 6 panel layout there. Here we got, it looks like we got the Kingpin here. Maybe, who is that? The Owl that's in there as well, too. So we have that. So yeah, I'm curious to see what happens with Daredevil. I haven't read a good Daredevil book in a while. So yeah, if you guys are interested in picking this one up, this is issue 7, okay? All right, next we wound up getting Guardians of the Galaxy. This is issue 6. I think this book is really well done right now. This series is... Donny Cates is honestly shaping up the cosmic universe. If you read Silver Surfer Black, that tied into Thanos, that tied into K'nal. This is tying into, obviously, what's going on in the cosmic universe as well, with the whole Thanos' heads chopped off. We wind up having in this issue, what's going to happen is you have the new Guardians of the Galaxy going against the Black Order and the Dark Guardians of the Galaxy. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun, okay? And there's a lot of great characters in here. And based off of the annual of what happened in Guardians of the Galaxy, you got to see what happened to all the characters when they got separated. And then obviously in Silver Surfer Black, like I said, you got to see what happens to Silver Surfer. So cool stuff. Looking forward to it. We'll see what happens when it comes to Guardians. All right. So speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, I liked it so much, I wanted to pick up this issue 6 variant cover. So I thought this one was really cool as well. I don't know if Alex Ross does this one. I'm not sure 100%. But I think this is cool as you get to see Silver Surfer going through the city. And everyone's just like looking at him. They're like, what the hell is this guy doing? You know, he's surfing in my city. So I thought that was cool. So I decided to pick that one up as well. All right. So just as I was about to drop Miles Morales Spider-Man, we got introduced to Vulture's granddaughter in the last issue. That happened in issue 6. And so I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. So I don't know if we're going to see more of her going forward or if she was a one and done type of thing. But I hope this book does have some kind of consistency in it because I want this to be a good Miles Morales book. I want this to be awesome. I so bad want to like this book and it's been letting me down. However, the last issue was quite good. So we'll see what happens with this series going forward. But this is not too far away from being actually dropped. So again, Miles Morales Spider-Man, you're on the hot seat. So this is issue 7, guys. All right, next. Haven't read this book in a while. We had the Terminus Agenda. I think that just ended now. And this is Teen Titans issue 31. And it looks like Lobo is visiting his daughter. What's going to happen in this issue? I have no idea. Is this a good jumping on point for you fans? This might be, as I haven't read an issue in a while. So hopefully this will be good and I can just jump right back on board. Again, a couple issues I fell behind because of the move. So looking forward to seeing what happens here. It looks like they're doing this huge battle against Lobo. So this could be a lot of fun. Great action. Maybe the best Teen Titans book in a while. We'll see. So that's issue 31, guys. All right, next. Don't know if you guys are checking out Middle West, but I think this is Scotty Young's best independent work yet. I think you guys should check it out if you can find the previous issues. This book could be going to trade very soon, so you can keep up with it, but it's about a boy who has been abused by his father. He's developed these weird powers to where he gets super angry. He becomes like this tornado, this rage of anger, and basically due to his anger, he's destroyed a lot of his friends and things like that. And it was pretty cool because even though certain people were going to leave him behind, you know, other people rallied against him or rallied for him and said, hey, you know what? We want to be your friend still, no matter what the cause is, and we want to help you. So it's a cool book. It's a fantasy type of book. And if you like traveling and going to like different towns and lands and stuff like that, I think you could like this book. But I think it's a lot of fun and it's a different story. So Scotty Young's doing a great job here. So this is issue 8 of Middle West. All right, next book I'm so far behind, and I want to catch up to it because I've heard a lot of great things for people who have read it. This is Farmhand issue 9. I don't think I've read it since issue 4, so I got to read quite a few issues, but check out this artwork inside of it. It's so good. I have all the issues right back to back to back. I got to read it. Rob Guillory is the writer of this book, and he also does the the artwork as well. And if you're not familiar with him, guys, he did Chew, and Chew is the series that came out that was really well done, and it's just got announced that there's going to be ongoing issues of it. So I am a huge fan of that. Can't wait to see what happens. I have to find time to catch up and read Farmhand issue 9 and the rest. All right. And then last but not least, I wasn't going to get this, but it's DC's Black Label Superman Year 1. Yeah, I wasn't going to do it. You know, John Romita Jr., not a fan. But you know what? It's the Black Label. Frank Miller's writing it. I was like, all right, let me give it a try. And, you know, I looked at the artwork, and even though I'm not a Romita Jr. fan, the artwork is not horrible in the book, because I think he actually had the time to sit down and draw this book. Not where he was on so much of a deadline. So I think this book actually looks pretty decent for John Romita Jr. Okay, let me see if I can maybe get to, like, you know, some more artwork there. So again, if you're on the fence because of Romita Jr.'s artwork, you know, you might be pleasantly surprised by this. Little Clark Kent looks like a little freak. He's like a little puppet, but I don't know, it's not so bad. I think I can get through it. There's not as much lines, there's not as much sketch. Looks like his characters are not so boxy like usual. So here's some more in here. So yeah, if you can get through this artwork, this could be a cool story. This is something different besides a Batman title from the Black Label. So we'll see where it goes from there. So guys, there you have it. There is the haul for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't very long. And hopefully you enjoyed this cool new background. And again, stay tuned for this video when everything is all set up for me to give you a little tour of all new Comic Book Corner 2.0. So guys, until that next comic book review, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification, guys, so you don't miss a single video from me. And until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. I'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Bye.